Trevs Hockey Show. I'm the Trev. It's too sweet. Anyway, only one video today. I don't know if 5 was a bit much, but the goal was to get them done, and I did. But anyway, we're continuing on with award predictions. And today, the nominees for the Frank J. Selke Trophy were dropped. And if you remember last year's nominees, it's like that, but one name changed. Either way, let's go over it. So if you're unfamiliar, the Frank J. Selke Trophy is awarded annually to the forward voted best to excel at the defensive aspects of the game, and is voted on by the Professional Hockey Writers Association. And thanks to advanced stats and analytics and all that, it's really come to the forefront in the last decade or so. But a few things have stayed consistent. So having said all that, let's talk about your nominees. And then I'll give you my prediction as to who I think is going to win it. There's Barkov out of Florida, ranked first amongst Panthers forwards in ice time per game, second in short-handed ice time, third in block shots, and was fifth in takeaways, having only played 67 games and putting up 88 points. He was tied for 8th in the league amongst skaters in face-off percentage at 50%, 57% even, and won 56.1% of defensive face-offs, so ultimately really good on the face-offs. He helped Florida to their best season in team history, winning the President's Trophy along the way. It was third amongst Panthers skaters in SAT percentage, which is shot attempts taken, with Florida being 58.5% of all shot attempts when he was on the ice for 5-on-5. Now, he won last year's Selke Trophy. If you go to my uploads, it's my most popular video to date. So if he were to win it again, he'd be the first player since Patrice Bergeron in 2014 and 2015 to win it back-to-back. Now, speaking of Bergeron, well, he's nominated again this year. Still trying to win that 5th award. He led the league in face-off percentage at 61.9%. Was first in face-offs won and second in face-offs taken, third in defensive face-offs percentage at 59.3%, third amongst Bruin forwards in average ice time per game, second in shorthanded ice time per game, second in block shots, and third in takeaways. Also third on the Bruins with 65 points in 73 games, which got them to the playoffs, which is never a bad gig. He led the league in SAT percentage at 65.1%. And did I mention he's nominated for this award for the 11th straight year? As I mentioned, he's won this award 4 times. The last time he won it was 2017. So, still chasing it. And our last nominee is Elias Lindholm, who was nominated for this award for the first time in his history, in his career. Was second in the league at a plus 61 and led the Flames forwards in ice time per game and shorthanded ice time per game. He led the Flames in face-off taken, face-offs won, and face-off percentage at 52.9%, and was first amongst forwards in block shots and was tied for first with takeaways. He also put up career highs at 82 points. So that's a pretty damn good season if you're saying anything, with 9 game-winning goals while playing a full 82-game schedule. Surprisingly enough, he'd be the first Flame in their history to win this award. So this is the part where I have to give you some kind of a prediction. Now, while I've always thought it's never a bad bet to take Bergeron in matters like this, I'm not going to lie, this is another 2-person race. I think Lindholm is just there by default, just because he happened to be in the top 5 as far as the defensive aspects of the game for forwards is concerned. it's a two-person race, and it's never a bad bet to say Bergeron. The fact that he's been nominated for his 11th consecutive season and has already won the award 4 times, that's nothing to sneeze at. But I'm not picking Bergeron. I'm going to say Barkov. He's going to win his second straight. With all the defensive numbers I've mentioned, on top of fifth in takeaways and third in block shots, all the defensive forward stats alone, the fact that he was only limited to 67 games, still put up 88 points, that's over a point per game on average. You can't pass up a forward being that well-rounded, and even though it was only 67 games, that didn't slow him down at all. And I've said this time and time again, I'm enjoying watching him turn into a very complete player. So my money's on Barkov this year. It's another one of Chess Hockey Shows. Well, thank you for tuning in. I don't appreciate your gesture of being here, listening to me give you another prediction, which I don't know, I feel comfortable in that pick. I don't know why anybody wouldn't feel comfortable with that pick. But either way, if you're still here, give me a thumbs up. While you're at it, there's a button that says subscribe all over it. You know what it does. You know what will make you feel good. Let's do it up. Socials, you know where to find them. Move forward. There's still more award prediction videos coming. I think they still have 3 more to announce. So we'll grab those when we get them. But either way, in the meantime, in between time, be looking for more videos from Trev. Later.